Hello and welcome to this mini class. Today we are going to be working with numbers in English because numbers are everywhere and we need to know how to say or how to read numbers in English. So we are going to start by revising what we already know about some numbers in English, and we are going to learn how to read big numbers in English. So, if you are ready, we can start. First, I have this question for you. Do you know how to read this number in English? It's very long, right? Okay, if you don't know how to read it, don't worry, because in this class, you are going to learn how to do that. So now, I am going to disappear and let's begin with the class. Well, let's begin with the basics. First, we have numbers from 1 to 12. We need to remember all these numbers. And then we start with this termination, which is the teen. Okay? So we go to 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then we change and we go to this other termination, which is the letter Y. So we start with for example, 20. After 20, we begin again with 21, 22, 23, etc. And after 29, we go to number 30. Pay attention to this termination and also notice that it is different from this one. In this case, we say 13, and here we say 30. Okay? Then we go to 31, 32, etc. 40, 41, 42, then 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and after 99, we go to 100 or 100, you can also say. And after 100, we start again. 101, 102, 114, 122, 170, etc. Over 100, then we start where here we have an example, 164, and we can go as far as 999. And what happens after that? We start with the 1,000. So we go to 1,000. And we start again, 1,001, 1,002, 1,050, 1,080, yes, etc., etc. We can then go to, for example, 945,420. Yes, this is how we start forming these numbers, with hundreds, with thousands, yes? And then we go to million. So 1 million, for example. And we start again with hundreds, with thousands. I have another example here of a big, very, very large number, which is 8,330,000. Yes? And after the million, we go to billion, right? Here you have 1 billion. And again, you start with thousands, hundreds, etc., etc. Some things to remember now about this. It's important to know that tens and units, so these tens and units, are separated always by a hyphen when we write the number, yes? Also, we have to write and after hundreds in British English. So we say, for example, 156. Do you see? But in American English, we don't need to say and. We can say 156, and that's fine. We also use commas after thousands and after millions. For example, 3,879. And do you see? When I write the number, I write a comma. I don't use a dot, as we do in Spanish. We write commas to separate thousands and millions. Here you have some other examples. And this is the very large number that I showed you at the beginning of this class, yes? This is how we read it in English. 2,531,799. Very large. When there are no hundreds after millions or thousands, we have to use and before tens or before units. For example, in the first case, 9,071 or 28,005. Yes? And finally, remember that we always say million, thousand in the singular form. We don't say millions or thousands when we are reading numbers, yes? For example, 9 million. No, 9 millions. Okay? The same happens with thousand. And now I invite you to download the free worksheet that you have below this video and practice all these things that we have learned in this mini class. I really hope that you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you in another mini class.